Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
You buy that cheap ass Jello cheesecake mix, and they put it in a pie crust.
But that's not a pie crust. That's just graham crackers, like watered down and mushed up. It's not a pie crust.
Into a pie circular.
Yeah, it's at the bottom, but it's not a pie.
That shit a pie. Cheesecake is a pie.
But why do they call it cheesecake?
I don't know why they call it cheesecake.
Because they don't call it pumpkin cake. They don't say
apple
cake.
They call it deep Chicago deep dish pizza, but that shit ain't pizza. That's a lasagna.
No, it's a pizza. It's just deep dish. But answer the question. So why do they call it cheese cake?
I don't know why they call it. They should have called it cheese pie, but it don't sound as good. Cheese pie don't sound as good as cheese cake. Cheese pie. Cheese pie sounds disgusting.
You consider it to be a cake, correct?
Of course, by default because it's called cake, so that's why you consider it a cake because it's a cake. But
to me, it's always been a cake.
I think it's always been
I think a lot of people,
I don't know specifics, but I think it's always been considered a cake.
Yeah, because it's called cake. It's called cake.
I feel like pie always has a filling. That's why they call it pie.
No, that's a damn pie.
That's not a pie.
It's disgusting.
So then it should be called, everything should be called the pie.
No, it should be called cheese pie, but that don't sound good. Cheese pie. Can I get some cheese pie? That don't sound good. That sound disgusting and fat. Whereas cheesecake sounds a lot more.
So cake don't sound fat?
No.
Cake don't sound like a fat word?
No, cake don't sound like fat. Cake just sound like cake. People have put cake with fat people, like that's the only snack that fat people like is cake.
Right. So I mean, I'm just saying.
But cheese pie just sounds disgusting versus cheesecake.
Well, I'm agreeing with the cheese. It's a cheesecake to me.
Yeah. Welcome to brand new episode of Nyc Jails podcast. Your boy John, my guy Dev from the back is in the front now, so co-host Dev and Bree in the back.
Yo,
I'm in the back, guys.
So we're just gonna get right to it. God damn, it's just like it never fails. Bill Cosby facing a new lawsuit from 1969.
Another one.
It would have been different. He would have got hit with something from like currently now. I know he's older and whatnot, but 1969.
Yeah, I think Bill at this point has served all his time for it's like double jeopardy. He didn't already serve the time for whatever sexual assault shit that people trying to throw back on him from those days. So anybody trying to come with some shit now is like, yo, he already did his time. Leave it alone. Like you said, I see if it's some new cases where it's like, yo, Bill's still out here wilding, and some young women come up and say, hey, Bill just recently sexually assaulted me, but that's not the case. And again, with those cases, nobody really believed them to begin with, and Bill served his time for that. And so, just like there was a previous case that when he was getting locked up, another young lady tried to come, but they dismissed it. They just need to go ahead and dismiss this one too. Bill has served his time for those alleged crimes back in that time. So let's just leave it be.
But I guess her story is basically California passed a law where she's able now to like go after him, but she didn't go after him. Who knows why she didn't go after him?
So here's the thing. I think what we're missing is the statute of limitation for rape has been removed from California, New York, and I think one more place. And because of that, now these women supposedly, allegedly, are saying now they have the opportunity to basically get Bill Cosby, because before the statute of limitations was taken off,
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't because of the time.
But wasn't it the other girls around the same time as well?
Right. For the last, New York, they were in New York. So New York did it first about 10 to 15 years ago. They did it first.
No, I'm saying with the bunch that he got arrested for, wasn't that around that same time, 60, 70? So why
majority of them
go for it?
70.
So why did she go for it
because California just took off the statute of limitation. New York then took it off.
No, I'm saying a lot of those cases, New York, California, they were of that time. Why didn't she pursue when all the other ladies were pursuing at that time?
Because California still had a statute of limitation.
So you're saying all his cases were New York based?
Were New York based, yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. If that's the case, okay, we'll see what happens.
Because I'm reading this article. It says there was a civil trial in 2022 with it said California sided with Judy who had accused Cosby of molesting her in 1975 when she was a teenager at the Playboy Mansion, and she was awarded $500,000.
She was at the Playboy Mansion in a teenager?
Oh, Playboy Mansion was doing there was a lot.
There was no
I
limitation
going
on
down
age.
Playboy Mansion.
You said what?
I said the ages was never fully disclosed.
Right. Everybody was just hush hush. Everybody's there.
But I think, but
my question
I don't
was
even
that,
think the
was
laws
Bill Cosby?
protected the younger generation, like younger females at that time. I don't think.
Yeah.
That's not my question, Johnny. My question was Bill Cosby at the Playboy Mansion?
I'm pretty sure he was in there.
I'm pretty sure anybody who's
everybody.
famous,
I mean, everybody was in the Playboy Mansion. Like that was the spot to be. Shit, Playboy Mansion was. I wouldn't say it's like you don't really hear the Playboy Mansion stories anymore. But even in the early 2000s, the Playboy Mansion was the place to be. You hear about stories about the parties and shit like that.
you got the Play Bunnies. Anybody,
the bunnies and shit like.
Famous.
Yeah, that culture, that Playboy culture has died down a lot. But early 2000s, I think, I guess with the growth in the Me Too movement, might have put a damper on the.
I want to say, there was like an issue, like one of the girls that was on the cover from like throwback, like she was borderline underage, if not underage.
I don't know.
There was a whole situation about that. It was like Playboy cover.
It's possible. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so Playboy don't have the same appeal that it once had. But during those times, the 70s, 80s, all the way up into the early 2000s, Playboy was the mansion was the place to be. Shit, remember they used to have a show with the bunnies and all that?
With his girlfriend?
Yeah, with his girlfriends and stuff. Like,
all right, so Brooke Shields was, I don't know. This is way.
I know Brooke Shields is.
I don't know what the cover looked like, but it said the most surprised detail emerged after Hefner's death was Brooke Shields had featured in a Playboy publication called Sugar and Spice, and she was only 10. So I don't know what that magazine.
But what was the editorial of that though? Like,
I might have to think.
Because Brooke Shields is still out here.
Should I put Playboy Sugar publication? Just because I don't know.
Put Brooke Shields, Sugar and Spice, Playboy.
Hopefully ain't nothing crazy. My search doesn't get fucked up, but I'll do that.
Right.
Brooke Shields, Sugar and Spice cover. Oh my Jesus! All right, so
these, yeah. What? This is
yeah. So let's just say she did. As I said, the rules was a little crazy back then. I don't know when they implemented rules to protect like the younger, but I'm pretty sure shit like that kind of pushed it.
Yo, that's OD.
What I'm reading in this shit, that's crazy.
So no,
there was some wild things in the Playboy Mansion.
So back to Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Bill. What do you think is going to come from this new allegation?
Worst come, he's gonna have to pay money.
Settle out of court?
Yeah. Or I think Bill will fight it, but with the whole history of accusations, and I told you someone beat, well, I won't say beat him, but won a lawsuit against him in 2022. They're just gonna put that all in the perspective.
Yeah, and that's honestly at this point, that's really what they're trying to gain from it. Anybody that is trying to have a suit against them, it ain't like it's not really for criminal suits at this point. They just trying to get their coins. So, Bill, you got money, you got it, bro. But it is what it is.
Yeah, that's the only way they could come after him.
It is what it is.
I always, been a proponent of, if something like that happens to you, go the criminal route. If the criminal route don't work, then you get what you can get. But
right
when I see they go the one way first, it's like,
yeah,
is it that once that really happened or that didn't happen?
Yeah, when they not even the criminal route ain't even a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's like, okay, do you want justice or do you want just some money?
Yeah, because in my opinion, I don't think money is justice, but to each their own. I ain't trying to victim shame nobody.
Yeah.
Because either way, a lot of this is alleged. Because even with the whole Bill Cosby thing, he went to jail, but it was he got out because it was a technicality. He wasn't supposed to go to jail. So that whole situation is crazy. But you would think the accusations will go away, but they seem to. I'm pretty sure we'll get a couple more. I don't know, man. But those were some wild times in the 70s, 60s, some wild times. And Playboy was a wild place. So, like you said, I think like the whole just the fact of people talk about Playboy kind of faded a little bit after Hugh Hefner passed away. But the culture of being in a Playboy mansion in those times, I would assume it's like if you was there, you for the most part, you know what you're there for and what you're there to partake in.
Right.
Because it's before my time. That shit almost 20 years before I was born, but
you know the culture, you know what goes on here. I'm not going into the crack house looking for a nice party.
What? And the one that took place in the one that took place, I think the woman that beat him was the one that happened in the Playboy Mansion. Let me scroll up. Let me see. Yeah, the one that won the $500,000 from it was the one that was in the Playboy Mansion.
Copy.
Which is crazy, but teenager. But again, we looked up the history of Playboy and
wild times back then.
Definitely. But speaking of accusation, another celeb that comes is like, oh, he got accused of something else again. But Trey Songz is being accused of he's being sued. I think he's being sued for $10 million. I think that was the amount, 10 mil. And he's being accused of pulling a woman's top off at a pool party.
Again, it's one of those cases where I don't know for sure, so I ain't got much to say. I just know Trey has been tied to a lot of wild shit lately.
Groping and exposing women's, he's being sued for $10 million for groping and at a pool party and apparently exposing Shorty at the pool party.
Trey been mixed in a lot of shit. His brand has taken a harsh left. And so I think Trey, for the sake of his fucking whatever little career he still has left, like you just learn to stop putting yourself in these public type of situations where you can be typecast or marked for something. Like with all the shit allegations against him and against women in public places and doing certain different shit, you would think you would just be like, yo, I'm not fucking with these people. Somebody invite you to a public pool party or a private pool party. Hell no, if that shit ain't happening in my crib and these people are not on my guest list, fuck all that. I'm not going because I already know I got a target on my back. So any type of anything could be taken the wrong way. And so I'm just not fucking with it altogether. Like, you would think at this point with all the accusations, all the suits he has going against him currently, that you would just start to move different. I'm not saying he guilty of anything, but again, I just think you would start to move it. You just move different. Even if you know you innocent, or you feel like, hey, I'm innocent, so I'm not gonna go into hiding. Me personally, when motherfuckers started putting stuff on your name, I know people want to act like business as usual and like what I'm gonna hide for. I'm not guilty. That type of shit. Me personally, I ain't fucking with it. If these ain't my people,
you gotta keep doing what's best to keep you out the situation. Don't try to
yeah, you just gotta like you gotta limit that bull. You gotta limit the bullshit.
Even if you're innocent and you know they just keep accusing you of shit, you just gotta put yourself in.
Yeah, but and again, you guilty in the court of public opinion though.
And that could definitely after a while start taking its effect and really fuck
and
you
again,
over.
that starts to affect your livelihood and the way you make your money. So it's like in the court of the public opinion, you guilty. So until you able to shake that, you gotta move different. Whether you've been legally found guilty of anything, in that court, in a world's court, the social media, people always recording some shit or saying somebody did some shit. And because of those situations, you stay out of these places that can put more of a negative light on your name. Don't give people space to put more smut on your name. So Trey got to move different. I know he feel like I ain't did shit, so I'm not hiding, I'm not ducking nothing. I'm innocent. Then you get another one. Then you get another one. Then you
I
get
feel like every other month there's something new with him.
Always.
It's like, damn.
And every time my whole thing is, why is he there?
Well, Kiki, he had an incident with Kiki, and because of that incident, now people are like, yo, Kiki was right.
And Kiki said this shit a while ago.
Yeah, she said it a while ago that he's been doing it. Listen, I usually don't tend to just go with the trend, but it seems like with Trey, it's just one female after another, and it's not like rape, but it's like these kind of assaults.
Yeah, these sexual assaults. Yeah,
right. And it's like, okay, Trey, like first time,
it's perversive.
Okay, then it happened with Kiki, and everybody was calling Kiki a liar, and then it happened again, and it's like, okay. And Kiki said it like, yo, I'm not one to bring down no black man, but I'm gonna speak my truth. And now it's becoming like a thing where you go to these events, and it is like no female can tell Trey no, he's Trey Songz, and that's not always the case for every female. Like at some point, I don't know, something needs to be done or said, and it seems like this one may stick because they're saying there's a video, so they're saying this one definitely may stick. And I hope that's not the case. I hope that.
And one thing niggas need to learn. Two things niggas need to learn. No means no. Stop means stop. A lot of times where a girl be giving you rhythm and then you do too much and now you done fucked it up. But because she was just feeling you, you still like, and it's like now it's at the point like, yo, you a creepo, like you creeping now. It could have been where she was vibing with him. They were touching, they were, a little bit too friendly. He probably did or said something that completely switched the whole energy. But at that point, hey, shorty, what's good? Come on now, you acting like this. And now it's offensive. You go from affection to offensive.
Right.
So, and niggas don't know how to turn that off. Like once you hear that no, or once you hear that stop, it was all good just a moment ago. But once you hear that, you gotta pump the brakes. You gotta be like, oh, what's good? Like, we good? And if she like no, nigga, walk away.
Yeah, some people just don't know when to walk away, and that's not saying he's guilty or anything. He's innocent until proven guilty, but a person like that probably doesn't really hear no or stop as much because he's a celebrity. He could walk into a spot and it's like, oh my God, and everything is just drawn to him. Oh my God, thrown at him. So it was like, innocent until proven guilty, but God damn, he got to be. And it also said the woman tried to say, "Yo, you give me $5 million, I won't take you to court." But then she took him to court. Apparently, there's footage.
Yeah, that's what my wife just said. That it's supposed to be a video. I haven't seen it.
Nobody's seen the video. They saving that.
They're gonna save it for court.
It says a video of the incident was released back in April of 2022 on TMZ.
I tried looking for it, Johnny. It's not. They took it down.
It probably, yeah. But it says in the video, it says,
because her representation brought it from TMZ.
So
like, let's get that.
Trey Songz was screaming, "Titty in the open, titty in the open," after her breast was exposed.
Yo, this nigga an idiot. Titty in the open.
That's a good catchphrase. I ain't gonna lie.
This shit took place in 2013.
Oh, and now it's coming up?
The video apparently came out in 2022.
Oh, damn. But that's when Trey was the man. That's probably why it didn't have no legs, because he was the man at that time. And at that time, he probably felt like entitled. Nigga, bitch, I'm Trey Songz. You telling me no?
No, that shit, it's not funny, but it's funny. Titty in the open. Titty in the open. No.
I mean, to be honest with you, let's be real. It's a good catchphrase.
My man's an idiot, man. Trey.
No, he's definitely an idiot.
Stay out the way, bro. Stay out the way.
But let's get into really that alone. Let's get into Dad's favorite movie franchise. Fast and the Furious, the family. So The Rock officially announced he's officially back in the Fast and the Furious franchise. Yeah. He will have a spin-off movie that will lead into the final two movies in the Fast and the Furious. Well, the supposed final two movies. Let me say that.
So that's 3 movies.
Yeah. So 10, then we're going to get another movie with The Rock.
10.5. 10.5, then 11.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The one with The Rock and Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, it was Hobbs and Shaw.
I actually like that shit. I could do another spinoff of that.
And what's the crazy part? I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's Hobbs and Shaw, and this movie is just gonna be Hobbs and whoever they.
No, I can't do that.
I don't think this is gonna be a sequel to Hobbs and Shaw. I think this is another spinoff.
Yeah, they gotta have, because it's like they got that buddy cop.
I actually liked Hobbs and Shaw. It was a little.
But I like their relationship.
Yeah.
So it won't be like, you gotta have Shaw with them. Like, that's the dynamic of that spinoff. No, I also heard that they're crossing over with the Transformers. It's gonna be in Fast too. Megatron.
Did you hear that Star Wars is gonna be in Fast and the Furious too?
Yeah, they going because they did go to space already.
Right. So they're in a different galaxy now.
Yep.
Tyrese and Ludacris.
Yep. They didn't come back.
Right. They never came back.
They actually went to another galaxy.
Right.
And so
basically, I didn't watch 10. Shit, I didn't even watch 9 yet. But apparently, depending on how 10 finished, Fast X finished, I don't want to spoil it for nobody, but apparently the villain in Fast 10 is gonna be the villain.
That Hobbs is going after.
Yeah, so basically this Fast 10 villain is Thanos, and these last 3 movies is gonna be them trying to get Thanos. That's it.
The Fast 10 villain?
Yeah, Jason Momoa, Aquaman.
So Superman about to make an appearance?
I guess so.
Because if you think about it, this is my way of thinking, right? What's his name? Jason Momoa?
Yeah, you got the whole DC universe.
No, listen. Jason Momoa, and supposedly when they were doing why he survives because he fell in the water. He was Aquaman,
right.
Low key, and now you're gonna be Aquaman in all these movies.
Got it. But again, they already got Hobbs, who's Black Adam.
Has he always been Black Adam? If you think about it, right?
See, this is not a Hobbs. This is not Hobbs and Shaw. This is just a Hobbs. It's a whole new movie.
It's a Black Adam spinoff. Johnny, here's my problem. We keep talking about this, and I'm confused. Right? Are we gonna go watch it? Because you haven't even watched the last 2.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna watch 9. I'm gonna watch 9.
You've been saying you're gonna watch 9 for a year.
For a year and a half.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been sitting on Max for a minute now, and I ain't watching.
He got it on his list.
Well, let me tell you what happens.
He still ain't watched that shit.
Who they bring back from the dead? They bring somebody back from the dead. The Asian guy, they bring him back from the dead.
Yeah, I know. They put that in the trailer.
Yeah,
they put that in the trailer.
You know, as many as they brought back from the dead, I would think they would be going.
Ain't fucking Wonder Woman back? They got the whole DC universe in Fast.
Yo. Fuck all the DC shit, man. They might as well just do a zombie apocalypse, and they got a race.
I was about to say, as many people as they brought back from the dead.
No, that's what I said. They need to bring back.
They're about to bring Paul Walker back. I mean,
Paul is definitely coming back, and they need to bring back the young computer kid from the first one that got shot up by the Asians.
We said that the other day.
Yeah, right, exactly. But he got the same. He got the same. He's been in the program the same that Idris Elba was in, that super soldier shit. Low key, he's been in that super soldier program.
But why not bring
he gonna come back?
That he was the other friend that we never heard of again after the first one.
Oh, the one that had the tattoo on his slick back hair. The other white boy. White boy.
Why didn't bring him back yet? Why do we don't know his story?
His role was never that dynamic though.
It was. They knew him since kindergarten.
Yeah, but he didn't have like he didn't have really lines. Like
he had that raspy Dominic.
Yeah, but he didn't. His character didn't have much. Like
which character we talking about?
So in the first Fast, remember, you had the one that didn't really fuck with Paul Walker. That was like Dominic.
Yeah.
That was Dominic's homie. Then it was It was a skinny white boy who got killed in the first one. Mm-hmm. And it was another white boy that was with the crew.
Damn, I haven't seen that first Fast and the Furious one in a long time.
He had like the sleeve.
Okay, I'm about to Google.
He was with them when they were like trying to steal the truck, and Dominic tells him, "Check on Letty," and he pulls back and checks on Letty.
Yeah.
Remember, there was 3 cars.
Cause remember, their crew was Dominic, Letty, nerd white boy, hater white boy, and the other white boy.
What was the nerd white boy? We just saw this shit.
I don't know what his name was.
Leon. Jesse, what was you thinking?
Yeah, Leon. Jesse. Right, so then it was the other white boy.
Jesse's the one that got smoked.
Right, Jesse got smoked. But the other Dominic friend, they never introduced him back into the story and shit.
Which one was that?
Not the one who arm got caught. The one that died at 5. It was one more.
Oh yeah, they probably just left him in the past.
Nah, they need to bring him back.
Why? Yeah, why not? They bring everybody else back.
Right, and he was actually he's a
part of the original crew.
Right, he was supposedly Dom's friend since like 3rd grade. Why not bring his ass back? Actually, that should have been his brother.
Shit, right? They bring John Cena and shit. All these other people that wasn't a part of the story.
Yeah, he was in the first one. They never brought him back.
So maybe they bring him back. I'm just tired of this fast shit.
I remember him. Now I'm looking at it, dead ass remember him.
But I'm tired of this fast shit. They gonna keep milking it. We know it.
That shit.
I wouldn't even be mad if they continued with other stories in the Fast universe. It's just this original storyline I'm tired of. I'm tired of Vin Diesel and them old ass. As they start to do the breakoffs like the Hobbs and Shaw, I can deal with those.
So it's crazy when we saying Fast universe. Like, motherfucker, like, how has this become a universe?
That's the Fast Saga.
Like, I can't, for real, to be honest with you, I know what happens in some of them, but I really can't say which one is which.
Well,
like Johnny keeps saying Fast Five. Fast Five was which one? Was that when they were in Brazil?
Yeah.
Was that
Fast Five is when The Rock first joined the franchise.
Wow.
That's Fast Five.
So which one did Paul Walker die in?
When the character died. The one that
was it something?
But all I'm saying is they have gold.
It's like the Harry Potter shit.
I would deadass go midnight release if Fast and the Furious does a crossover with my guy John Wick. I'll be in there.
I ain't mad, and they would probably do that. They at some point they won't be John Wick, but they'll definitely put Keanu in there. And shit.
They do a crossover.
Did you just name him Keanu?
That's the name.
I thought it was Keanu.
Keanu. His name is Keanu Reeves. Keanu.
Yo, they put John Wick in that bitch. He doing
it'd be a John Wick like character. It won't be John Wick.
No. He has to be John Wick, and then there's got to be a scene where they trying to really clap something, and Dominic Toretto is driving the car, John Wick doing all the extra fighting out the car, shooting.
Yeah,
shit.
but see, John Wick is a lot more gruesome than Fast.
That's fine.
So they ain't going up. They still Fast is still family friendly excitement.
I think a couple of them have to be rated R.
I don't know if none of them been rated R.
I'm Googling, but yo, you know how crazy that be? Then like in the middle fight, he has to hit the nitrous to speed up. What? Yo.
He shoots the nitrous and he flying and shit.
Keanu Reeves already did his like Fast movie, which was Speed.
Right, and that's movie. Speed was a great movie.
Speed is a great movie.
The first one is. The second one sucked.
Because Keanu Reeves wasn't in it.
Yes, he was.
No, he's in the second one.
Oh no, he was. It was Sandra Bullock wasn't. No, one of them. No. They both wasn't in it.
I'm gonna suck the shit out of this.
I think maybe Sandra wasn't in there, but
Speed 2. He wasn't in Speed 2.
Because remember, he had to cut hair.
Yeah, he wasn't in
No, he wasn't in Speed 2. Sandra was in Speed 2.
Oh my Jesus.
That's confirmed.
One of them was not in it, I'm telling you.
It was Sandra.
Speed 2. Cruise Control.
It was on the boat.
Yeah, it's not Keanu. It's Sandra's there. Keanu's not there.
I would say one of them wasn't in the second. I know one of them made it to the sequel, but another one didn't.
Nope, Sandra is there, not Keanu.
It's Keanu. It's in the O.
Keanu, as in you. All right, we continue with the fast shit. We by the time we done,
talk about this shit no more. Count me out.
When Dory and them is adults, it's still the Fast universe. Fast Saga still gonna be alive.
You can see the weight difference between Vin Diesel of the first movie and this.
He not even muscular anymore. He just wide.
But I'm telling you, John Wick, they gotta get John Wick's character. They gotta.
Oh my god.
They got to. What? I'll be in there, man. Movies on me, man, and we getting the large popcorn for everybody. Everybody get a large popcorn. They get John Wick in that movie.
I ain't going to see
it. Not Keanu Reeves. They announced a John Wick crossover, large beverage and a large popcorn on John, and you out watching that shit.
I'm not gonna go watch it.
I'm gonna hold you to it, John.
Yeah, but if they have Keanu Reeves and he's not,
if he's not John Wick,
he's not John Wick. It
ain't the same. Yeah, it ain't the same.
Wick, or they'll do some slick shit, right? He haven't played a whole movie. They call him some shit, and at the end, he'd be like, yo, That's not my real name.
Call me John. Yeah, word.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Bro, they got me. That would definitely get me.
And yo, and they dad will throw some goop just like you said. They be like, hey, it was a pleasure working with you, Craig. Hey, that's not my name. What's your real name? It's John. And then walk away and shit.
He walk off
Oh,
and
shit.
niggas go crazy. Perfect. That's perfect for the Fast franchise.
That's exactly how they do it.
Franchise that we love to hate, love and hate, and love to and hate to talk.
Nobody wants to watch that shit. Nobody wants to watch it.
Shit.
Yo,
Billions of dollars.
Yo, they still getting the billions, and that's why they keep doing it.
It's like
They
it's
keep
still
doing
getting
it.
billions.
We said nobody want to watch it, but obviously there's somebody faithfully turning into these crappy movies.
Movie theaters, large popcorn, candy, everything.
Yo, John, I want to move on, but they dad would do some corny ass shit like that. Yo, that's not my name.
That's
John.
perfect, bro. That's perfect. Like,
what should we call you? Call me John.
They all standing there. They're like, yo, they didn't expect him to be as badass as he was.
Yeah.
They like the family, they give him like an invite to the cookout, and he avoids it, and then he reveals his but y'all call me John. And
right.
His face and
he walks away and shit.
And then you have like Tyrese or Luda say like a wisecrack in the midst of that.
Yeah.
And then the next movie is when they if that's not the last movie, there's another movie after that. That's when you get to shit. They find out his history and shit. But let's move away from the franchise. Move away from the Fast franchise.
I'm done talking about it.
But let's get into some fucked up news. Hyde from That 70s Show. Well, I think he's on another show, but I know him as Hyde. But the actor's name is
the world know him as Hyde.
Yeah, and well, he was found guilty of 2 counts of rape, and pretty much over him. I don't know how.
Good for him.
So shit,
and that's it.
But I think they're trying to link it to, I guess he's a part of Scientology and they're trying to link it to Scientology and shit. But, I ain't trying to get into people's religions.
No, Scientology been in a lot of shit.
But yeah, apparently I think he's a Scientologist. It says in the Rolling Stone article, Danny Manson was convicted of rape. What happens to Scientology? That's the article they dropped 24 hours ago. So I ain't trying to get into, people's religions, but I think a lot of these actors, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these actors, I don't know when they decide to, but they have converted to Scientology. I feel like this.
Yeah, a lot of these celebrities into Scientology, like
what?
That's their thing now.
Hyde was wilding, but Justice spoke. He did what he did, made the victims get the justice and the peace that they need to get over the situation. But
right,
wild stuff. Now let's get to a much lighter topic, but probably gonna cause a stir on this pod. Blueface.
Blueface, baby.
Y'all wasn't feeling the music video. I don't think Bree was feeling the music video. Wasn't it really?
Ain't nobody checking for Blueface music anyway. So I ain't care. I ain't even listen to the song. Again, I just feel like if that was my baby mama, I'd be pissed. Like, as a father of someone's child, you see your baby mama big and pregnant, being a video vixen in somebody's video.
But that was already a job title beforehand. You're just doing what your career is doing. That's your career.
But still, you ain't going out. You could be a firefighter. You ain't going out into a fucking burning building pregnant.
Right.
That's a little different.
I'm just saying. At some point, when you're pregnant, there's certain things you can't do professionally.
Right.
That's true. And I agree.
That's the point. So
Especially a song dissing baby mama.
So like, hey, Blueface is a fucking idiot. So it's like, ain't nobody taking it serious. So therefore, you look like a fool in this circus that is Blueface. And if you were my child's mother, I would be highly upset to see you looking a fool with this fool.
A damn fool.
With my baby looking the fool in your stomach.
Now your baby gotta look back on this fucking video.
And I'm pretty sure the babies was kicking hard. It's like, what the fuck is this weak ass shit, man? Turn that weak ass shit off, hitting the mama stomach. Turn that shit off. That song
I get
sucks.
it. Blueface gotta make his money now that Chriseon has left him and she's making music with Gorilla. She's doing videos. She got products coming out.
Kudos, she's popular.
Right. Kudos to her. She's doing her thing. And he's now just been left in the dust. And so I guess
they're still connected. There's no left in the dust.
I'm talking about career-wise.
No, because he's saying they still paired together.
Yeah.
But they not right now, because right now he's back with his first baby mama, and he's not, like he said, he's not making much money because she's doing all the interviews and all this stuff and making money.
You ain't see the recent shit that just so basically, not to cut you off,
with the Dougie B shit.
Yeah, popular drill rapper from New York tried to hug her and she kind of curved it, but he wrote Blueface and apologized to Blueface.
Yeah.
So obviously there's still a connection between Chriseon.
No, unfortunately, for the sake, it's a dumpster fire. So whatever she does is gonna they're gonna tie it to Blueface and vice versa.
As I said, they're connected.
So it's like, unfortunately for them, unless they both go off and do something completely drastically left field that's not really entertainment wise, as long as they continue to do music and entertainment related stuff, everything they do is they always gonna try to tie them together.
Yeah, Blueface dropped a video talking about he don't really care. Then he broke it down, the analogy of a football team. There's three string quarterbacks. There's the first string, second string, and the third string. Basically, you fuck with the first string, then is an issue. You fuck with the first string. And the second string is there just in case,
safety blanket.
The first string thing, I forgot what he said. He said some funny shit for the third string. He said some funny shit for the third string, but it's mad funny. But basically,
and he calling Chriseon the third string.
I don't know if she's second string or third string, but she ain't first string. And his depth chart.
His analogy, right.
His depth chart right now, she ain't the first string. It's the shorty he's with. That's
the baby mama.
So
the other baby mama.
But he said some funny shit for the third string. I just dead ass can't remember, but that shit was dead ass funny. But he talking about the situation. But yeah, they're forever gonna be connected. Don't they still got the TVs? Don't they still got a TV show?
I don't know if they still got their TV show or not. Do they? Yeah, so they don't. But again, unfortunately, it's a dumpster fire, and it's gonna, now that they having a baby, they definitely gonna be connected. It's just gonna be something else once the baby is here for the media and them to exploit. So it is what it is. Blueface, baby.
But let's get into NYC jail. So apparently they don't want to reveal people dying. There's been a lot of people dying in these jails.
Yeah, it has.
And now they're trying to take the stance where they ain't trying to tell people, or they're trying to withhold their information that people die in their jail, which is crazy because they still got loved ones, they still got other stuff.
Yeah, and that's my whole thing. So y'all ain't gonna report this to the families that they relative died and shit. And again, as we know, New York jails has been under a lot of scrutiny, especially Rikers, for how many young men are just dying on a whim with no real explanation and shit, and people trying to shut down Rikers because again, it's not real. It's not a good facility. People go there and they fucking die, and you go there for some drug related or something that's non-violent, and you wind up fucking dead, that's a problem. And so for New York City, it's a lot of that. It's been a lot of like boycotting and well, not boycotting, but like protesting against the New York penitentiary system because so many men are dying at a rapid rate inside these prisons with no real or true or viable explanation. So the fact that they're trying to withhold this information only lets us know that it's bad, but it might be far worse than what we know.
I'm surprised the mayor is letting this happen. Like, I'm really surprised he's allowing this shit to go as
I
far
think
as it's
it's a whole narrative thing. Because they've been looking bad, people have been complaining about the conditions of these jails, and obviously, we could talk about like people would probably look at it all, but people did what they did to be put in jail, but humans still have rights. But
and human life still matters, regardless of you committing a crime and shit. And again, all the people that's in these prison systems are not always there for.
They're not evil. Not all of them
evil. Yeah, they not in there for violent. Yeah, they not in there for violent crimes. Like a lot of motherfuckers be in there for drug related type shit, and so
crime opportunity.
Oh, right, exactly. So you go to jail for that. This supposed to be rehabilitation. You go there and you fucking die. Nah, that's not cool. And so, they better not be. I mean, I will be with the people who continue to protest. I stand with them because it's a lot going on that we don't know. And again, I feel like the fact that they're trying to withhold this information only shows that there's far more going on that we don't know about.
Yeah. I think that it's just another way because sometimes when an inmate dies and let's say be mysterious circumstances and the family wants to complain or whatnot. I feel like this is another way to silence the families because now they don't put the spotlight on it. It's just noise because
they probably telling the families like, hey, they'll give the information by making them sign NDAs and shit. Like this can only be discussed for the sake of medical reasons, some shit like that. Like you can't go to the press type shit with this information. It's fucked up, man.
As a parent, you just want to know what's going on. So you telling me if I call and I can't speak to my kid, you ain't gonna tell me that my kid out? Because you scared it might get to the press?
Yeah, they'll tell you, but they're gonna make them sign something to say you can't go past medically, you can't say nothing. You can't go to the press and say nothing. You can't go to the press asking questions or raising.
When they announce it publicly, it's like all right, something happened, and then
what are y'all trying to cover up?
But well, damn,
it's unfortunate, man.
Definitely unfortunate. We have to do better. Now let's get into some sad news.
More sad news, shit.
Oh, you said what? Oh,
I said more sad news.
Yeah. I was saying there's a lot of sad stuff that's been happening. But reality star, that's as they defined her, Miss Jackie O, baby mother and girlfriend of DC Young Fly, passed away unfortunate age of 32. Condolences to all their loved ones. But it's just some sad news, especially she's so young.
Yeah, bad young. Got 3 babies. Again, folks, we just got to be careful with with this plastic surgery stuff. She was trying to get the mommy makeover where they do a lot of different shit, butt lift, tummy tuck, a bunch of shit. I don't know exactly how the whole thing, but a lot of things get touched on, and our body sometimes can't deal with all that trauma all at once, because surgery is trauma. And so a lot of times our bodies react differently to it. We saw that happen with Guy Russell, so Kanye's mother Donda. And so I just feel like we just need to be more careful when it comes to stuff like this, and just take life more in consideration when you go under the knife and shit. Because a lot of times when you go under the knife, you go under this those what's the word I'm looking for when they put you under anesthesia and stuff like that. It'd be hard for people to come from that, get up from that. It'd be a lot of people die solely off the anesthesia. So it's like that's a lot of trauma we put on our bodies for the sake of cosmetic gain. And so we just have to be more conscious of what we're doing. Like, love your loved ones, no matter who they are and how they are and what they look like. Like, love is love. Like, you love your people for whoever they are. The women's body is a beautiful thing. And what women have to deal with takes a lot of strength. And so as men, we got to be supporters. We have to be allies, and just stand with all women, but for me, most importantly, Black and brown women. And just, pray for DC, pray for them kids, pray for her family. Just unfortunate.
Again, at these times with these people online, I've been reading a lot online, like people asking DC to say something, make a statement, reply to some of these tabloids, and what was the real cause of his death. And I think we have to remember that this was his significant other, his life partner, and we have to respect and understand that he is mourning, and not everything needs to be for social media, and everything don't need to be, even though they were, in the limelight, or reality stars or whatever. DC, DC had movies and stuff like that. That doesn't make him exempt from the rule of grieving. So let him grieve. Right. He got 3 kids now to grieve with, and one of them is only a year old. And so that little boy will never know his mom. So he's dealing with that. He's dealing with one of his daughters who couldn't fully understand death. So let's give him time to grieve and help his children grieve through this moment. Let's be understanding and have some freaking sympathy. I think we've lost that in the social media world.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Especially in these times, it's just all about about the headline and the article.
Yeah, everybody want to know the story because everybody want to be the first to drop the story. But it's like we lose all empathy. We lose all respect for the dead. And again, we ain't truly supporting people in their lowest times. When you lose someone, ain't nobody posting, ain't nobody talking on social media. I was just telling my wife earlier, when my mother died a few years ago, I ain't writing no posts. I don't give a fuck about social media. I don't care about what nobody think. You in your thoughts, you in your feelings. DC is in that moment right now. He's thinking, damn, I lost my partner. I'm raising these kids by myself. It's a lot. I'm pretty sure it's a lot he's dealing with right now. A lot he's thinking about, a lot on his heart, a lot on his mind. So people be looking for a statement and shit. It's like, bro.
Well, he did make a statement. He finally broke his silence. He made a statement to people, and he said, "We thank everyone for their well wishes and ask for privacy during this difficult time." So
good enough.
Yeah, that's perfect. He didn't
good enough.
But that was his.
But people be looking for more. Like people want to know, like, oh, what happened? What's this? What's that? What you gonna do now? Who gonna do this? Like, who, what, where, when, and why? Like, nah, give that man his time. Give her family time, family, friends, loved ones time, because this, death is hard. It's tough. So, again, condolences to all of them, and
condolences, prayers to all their loved ones, man, and best wishes. Now, on a lighter note, but some funny stuff. Ooh. Mr. 46, right? Yeah, 46. 46 took a tumble.
When that nigga not falling, man.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was mad funny. And what makes it worse, if you like look like in the background, like after he falls and just look like everybody's reactions, you just see everybody like turn their heads, laughing, like, oh shit, like yo, he busted his ass.
No, Biden has a
Biden's old as fuck.
yeah, he has a compilation now. Like he has a whole reel of slips and falls now.
Well, I don't know how he went down, bro.
He's old. That's why he's old. Body just be ready to give up. It just he's pushing his body, but his body like, no, I'm done with this shit. I want to go to the upper room, but
yeah,
he's still pushing on.
Someone tap that shoulder. He gotta get subbed out. Like somebody else got to become president. I don't know.
Well, the other lady, what was her name? The vice president, who we don't see.
Kamala Harris.
She was supposed to be next up. Nobody want Kamala ass no more. She don't even be around. Like,
she was just like, oh, I need somebody black on the squad.
Yo, she don't even be around, bro.
Yo,
I don't even be seeing Kamala no more and shit. Like,
yo, this is some.
She's just a placeholder.
Yes.
Like she's supposed to be. It's supposed to go her like usher. Like he's supposed to be ushering in the first female and black president. She ain't winning that shit. Ain't nobody voting for her.
Unless Biden wins, and after he wins, he bows out.
He kicked the bucket.
I don't want to, put that in the universe.
Why was I thinking that? I was like, I hope he kicked the. But let me not say it because
I don't want
to put none of that in the universe or whatnot. But he does his last hoorah. He wins. He just bows out, and then Kamala takes over. Because all you gotta do is step down.
Veto her ass out.
No. If he steps down, if he wins and he steps down, she automatically takes a spot.
I know they're gonna veto her ass out.
No, that shit gonna turn.
That's John. That's your president, though.
2024, bro. I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be president in 2024.
Nah, no clue.
Well, I saw
everybody got a chance.
But every 3-4 months they have somebody else that they're trying to build up, like, and then they do something dumb. And it's like, oh, that one ain't gonna work. Then it's another person they try and build up. It's like
the Republicans only got one person. None of them other Republicans have no chance. The Republicans only have one person that has a good shot.
Who, Donnie?
He's the only one. Biden gonna beat the rest of them.
Donnie Trump.
Oh. At this point, I'll take it.
No, but y'all see my guy just announced his presidency or his run. He's gonna run for president. Cornell.
Dr. Cornell.
Yeah, Dr. Cornell.
He got a chance. Shit wide open.
And again, he's very those debates though, he gonna murder their ass in the debates. I don't think he's gonna if he runs independent, that's the problem. Like, you gotta pick a party, unfortunately. You gotta pick a party. And he ain't gonna be a Republican. And the Democrats ain't gonna let his ass in. So
nobody outside Democrat Republicans gonna win.
No, they're not. And I think he's running independent, and that's why I don't think he has a chance. But Dr. Cornell, I like him, and I love to see him.
He'll definitely cook him in a debate.
Most part, that's what I'm saying. Very educated, like in everything, worldly, and so debate wise, he'll murder them. But we're gonna see.
But yeah, overall, I don't know, man. Damn,
that's your president.
70 years. He's 70, man. He just, he seems like he's still like everything's working great, but I might have to put like an age limit on that shit.
But why? I don't understand. Why they don't just have him walking with a fucking cane? at this point, at every event he falls,
Like,
That'll make the country look weak.
no,
yeah, exactly. He's the president. He gotta look fit. You can't be represent America and up there like
Yeah.
they like look at their leader.
Yeah, that's a signal.
Although we look weak anyway, because our president is always falling and hurting himself. But if you up there pushing the cane and shit, they're gonna be like, oh, no world leader. This is you guys' world leader.
at this point, man, he's busting his ass at every.
Like John said, there should be an age limit. Politically, period, to me.
or a fitness thing. Like you
Yeah, like a physical, like
some type of, I say like they
he
put
ain't
you
going
like
to war himself.
no, I'm just saying there needs to be some type of physical, mental.
like he's still
I
gonna
wanna say-
walk these, like he walks up to the podium, like you gotta do a little type of training where he can make it to the podium, then finish, like do a practice speech, boom, finish, walk off
But
podium.
he didn't start. He didn't
He
start.
said you gotta
falling-
walk upstairs and shit, walk to the podium and shit. You gotta do 50 handshakes and shit.
But he didn't start
Kiss-
falling
kiss
until he
10
was in
babies.
office. He didn't start falling to. We never saw this dumbass fall prior to the.
I don't think we cared until he start.
Yeah, well, he got older. Since he got
I
older,
just
he's
think
been getting older.
any job in politics though, I just feel like there should be an age limit because the way the world is always changing, and so a lot of these old motherfuckers with these born in the 40s and the early 1900s and shit, so they all racist anyway. I just think to keep the world government fresh and open to new ideas, you got to put an age limit on these old fuckers. So we not reliving the fucking past all the time.
Right. Hyde takes a tumble. Now let's get into our guy there. Our guy, yeah. Oh, with the victory over Adidas. I know Bree dislikes it, but yeah, I want to say how they was really trying to take him to court and freeze his money. Like how they was trying to freeze his money.
They were saying that it was bad for their brand. Like
The audacity, like yo, like try to really freeze my money. Like what?
yeah, they were saying it was bad for the brand. And so the court, and that's why the court's looking like, bro, how you just gonna stop somebody else's money? Like they like because it's tied into our business and this is going to significantly affect Adidas image, and therefore they need to make that hard stop to let the world know that we are not aligned with Kanye West anymore.
Really?
But
That shit.
yeah, he just out here looking stupid, like with these shoulder pads and
The shoulder pads.
and the sock shoes and shit.
I was thinking
That nigga look
those
like
shoulder pads on you.
he looked like a wrestler.
Just hear me out. Shoulder pad and the Don jacket. How nice would that look? You would look dope.
You know what I look like? You know the characters on the Mario movie, the dinosaurs that they had. Y'all remember the live action Mario movie?
Yeah.
The one that just came out?
No, he's
No,
talking about the one from years ago. John Leguizamo played Luigi.
Yeah, OG.
Damn, that shit came out years. That was my shit. I love that Mario.
Yeah, like remember
shit.
they turned the monsters
Talking about the
and
big dudes with the
with the coats on and shit. Like
small ass, small head.
right, the reptiles and shit.
Don't knock it into
That's how I fucking looking at the damn thing with a shoulder pads
You
on.
would look nice in those shoulder pads.
Like
You
a-
could do shoulder. You
Look a
could do
damn,
Kanye shoulder pads is not a regular shoulder pad.
look a damn
It's just
fool.
it looks just a little lifted.
It look like the ludicrous stand up arms and shit that he had on.
Shoulder pads. I don't care what y'all say.
But-
Those shoulder pads are dope.
Man, shout out to Ye for getting this money, man. Adidas stop playing. Jay, the best thing that happened to y'all.
That's a
Get
big
that
stream.
get that Yeezy brand going
Like,
back
Kanye's the best thing that's ever happened to them.
in a long time.
Keep pushing.
Jump
The
the
best
jump,
thing.
man. Easy jump the jump, man.
Yeezy jump over the jump, man. So
They wasn't doing that without Yeezy.
Nobody ever.
And nothing from, you know what I'm saying? Nothing from Adidas came close.
Ever.
Never came close. But
And
Yeezy got there.
Kanye wasn't gonna do it without Adidas.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why I said they needed to just stop playing and get the business back going because it works for both of them.
All right.
I do like those shoulder pads though.
Because they
But I feel like
definitely jumped over the jump, man.
done anything to be in the last few months. I can say this is the quietest I've seen Kanye in a very long time.
Oh,
he
yeah,
has
yeah,
not said or done anything
in a while.
that was like, oh my God, Kanye, damn.
Yeah.
He's just been sticking to himself. They say this is his alternate person. This is his. They made a different Kanye. And
He got a new white wife.
Huh?
He got a new white wife.
Right. And so, listen, all I'm saying is that I don't understand what's Adidas' problem. Y'all say I was going to finish this stuff and then give him his money. Y'all going to part ways. Cool, let's just stick to your word and do that. Because right now, y'all looking really childish out here. He hasn't done it. Just now they're looking selfish because he hasn't done anything. You get what I'm saying? It would have been different
like,
if he would have still been.
Also, it's like his money. It's like, you know what I'm trying to say? Is they coming after his? They're not trying. They just want to freeze his funds. Like, what?
That's why I just said Johnny's looking kind of selfish in their end.
No. I'm just like reacting to it like that. Like, really? But
now they on some Big Brother shit. Like, we gonna control. We gonna freeze
Johnny
young
about
money.
to boycott Adidas watch for Kanye.
Again, John ain't buying none Adidas unless it's from Yeezy. So,
well, sneaker wise,
yeah, you buy sweats and shit.
Adidas apparel,
yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm in Adidas basketball shorts at the moment.
Yeah, short sweats, of course. But Yeezy jumped over the jump, man.
Yeah, that's an achievement that not many could, claim.
And you think nobody would ever be able to say.
Yeah, like,
but it's a fact, though.
Bad. They had someone jump over the jump, man, and they're crumbling now. All that shit's crumbling down. I don't know, man. You know, Adidas got to drop. Gotta drop those Fast X's, the family edition.
Wow.
What they need to drop is those runners.
Gonna drop some spree whales and shit with the Dada rim on the side and spinning rim on the side and shit.
Them Dominic Toretto's.
You gonna put some nitrous on the back and shit. They're gonna be Heelys with nitrous and shit.
Yeah, so you could just you don't gotta take the train, don't gotta ride a bike, just hit the button.
So somebody take you out of them motherfuckers.
And you're gonna get clipped. You go too fast. Somebody stick their arm out. Oh, that should probably hurt. You want to speed? You make contact with somebody, that's probably gonna hurt you just as much as it's gonna hurt them.
Nigga, you going fast? Somebody just drop a stick in front of you. Yo, it go.
Oh yeah, that's horrible.
You gonna fucking die.
But yeah, these are some funny shit. Shout out to Ye. Let's move on. It has been announced. Hocus Pocus 3. Yeah, down or not?
I wasn't down for the first one. I mean, the second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The second one, nobody really fucked with the second one after the 30-something years they came out with it. So I don't know why they trying to
maybe
go back at it.
Maybe they feel like they have like they dropped something years later, got like a real grasp of what people want to see. And maybe they feel like if we do this one, we'll try to really cater to like a fan base or like the original fans. Maybe one of those, like they probably wasn't. I'm just speaking. I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
Maybe they just want to milk the cow, but maybe they feel like the second one wasn't as good as it could have been, and they just want to give us a good sequel. But as long as you do something decent and somewhat entertaining.
I just think the second was underwhelming. So it's like, and it was, again, waiting too late with Disney and trying to, take advantage of they Disney Plus and trying to bring back all the old shit. Hocus Pocus 2 just didn't work really. So the reception wasn't well. So for part 3, I don't see many people after the second one going back, but like, oh, I'm gonna watch part 3 now because
I surely ain't. It wasn't good.
so
It wasn't good at all.
this is a sidebar though. Did y'all seen Apple got their Vision Pro?
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I watched the video this morning on my way to work.
It's like they Oculus.
Oh, the Apple VR.
It's called Vision Pro.
I seen a video about it.
Answer me this: are you supposed to watch that when you on your way to work? Like you supposed to have that on when you're on your way to work?
That shit. They
so you got text messages on there.
It's like.
So are you? I live in the hood. I want this for clarification. Am I supposed to wear that while I'm on my way to work?
You be crazy wearing that shit outside.
Now you know what it is. They're gonna probably put some shit on it, and it's gonna be like warning, hostile approaching. Warning, hostile approaching.
No, it's gonna be on some what's that shit you be watching? That movie?
Player Ready One?
No, not that. The other one with funny guy. Free Guy. It's gonna be on some Free Guy shit where it's like you put it on and then the world around you just turn it to.
But it's more like Player Ready One.
Well, no, I'm saying the actual world around you changes and shit. Like, so you got the glasses on, and then the world that you see is not really what you see.
It has text. Okay, why would I want to put something over my eyes when I could read my text messages just like this? Then you could send a a FaceTime message now through that to people.
Just imagine you see a nigga out on the street just like. You be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with him? Only thing I did see, like, they were watching, like, they showed somebody watching a movie, and that shit looked at fire. Like, because.
I said it'd be fine, like, for like just like you express the location, you put the shit on, like, ooh, look what I can
like, no, like, they were in, like, they watching a movie and shit, and it's like, they became immersed in the movie almost, like, the vision of it, like, they can see it as if they're, like, there on some first player type shit. That looked at fire. Now, how real that is, I don't know. I gotta see the glasses myself. And just a little ad I saw is like, oh, that's kind of fire.
AI technology, these headsets, we're gonna have cameos in these movies. We're gonna have alternate shits in the movies. They're gonna give us. We're gonna create our own shit, basically.
Yeah, craziness. But hey, what were we talking about before that? Hocus Pocus 3.
Hocus Pocus.
Right, this magic. All magic. Technology is magic. Hocus Pocus 3. Witches and magic or whatever the shit. All of it's trash. Put it like that.
We'll leave that conversation where it's at and get into Remy Ma, who just recently celebrated a birthday and claims she's 35 because her years in jail and COVID do not count. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, go ahead. Go get your rocks out, Remy.
No, you to choose your age. That's like you.
Man, how many people in the world? You see people all the time, especially women. They be 35 5 times.
How old is she?
43.
How old she was in jail? She 43. Women all the time do that, so it's no different. It's like it's what women do already.
Years in jail. The COVID years is what 2020 and 2021. Yeah. So I guess 6 years jail.
She didn't get to really live those years. Again, people do it all the time. Especially women do it all the time.
So we're just allowing her just to that's not even legally.
Again, I'm just saying.
Bitch, you 43.
Of course she can't do that, but people already do it. It's nothing. It's not. The only thing is, don't announce it. Nobody cares. But it's like people do that all the time anyway.
But bitch, how are you cutting years off for you doing a crime and doing the time?
Right.
Bitch, how you cutting off years for that shit? You did the crime.
Right. It's not like you was in a coma or some shit.
You was like paralyzed,
right.
coma and shit, and then you came out of it, and now you celebrating life.
Right.
Bitch, you fucked up a bitch and went to jail.
Right.
Make it make sense. No, bitch, you're 43.
What about the COVID years? Those two that
So
she
I
went.
don't tell Arthur Kobe, you were still living, and it pisses me off when rich people be like, bitch, you was living in a mansion with a pool in the back, with all the amenities.
Cut off from the rest of the world.
Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out my face and say you're 43,
right?
Women do that because older women who look their age usually do that. Remy, two things. She don't look her age.
No, Remy look good. She actually
good.
look better now than she used to.
She's like Missy Elliott. They
backwards. Aging backwards. Word.
So I don't even understand why she's doing that. And two, with age comes wisdom. Like at this point, I love saying my age. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Personally, Sabrina, Michelle Johnson.
People shy away from them older numbers.
Right.
When you're in the team,
these motherfuckers starting to look.
People usually you don't ever hear black women, especially straight, they love to say their age because they never look their age.
Right.
I love to say my age. I don't look my age. I love when people
that aspect. Yeah, it's like you look really good for your age. It's like
most black women look good for their age, Johnny.
I'm 55 years old.
Right.
Most black women look good for their age. And she's one of those people who look. I would have never guessed Remy was 43. There's no need for her to lie. It's stupid. Do men go around lying? Do you feel like those 2 years in COVID don't count towards your birthday?
Man, 2 years in COVID. I need 2 more years in COVID. I need 2 more of them shits. I felt more alive in those 2 years than I've ever felt. That's what I needed in life. Shit. Now I feel dead. Back on this hamster wheel, punching these clocks and shit. I need more of that rehabilitation that came with those corona years.
Peace of mind, man. Peace.
Yeah, that stress, it was gone, bro. I need more of that. So
I think it was better during the COVID years. I just feel like everything was better.
Yo, I feel like, again, that's the rejuvenation that we needed. That's the fountain of youth that we needed, that those COVID years.
Right.
Turning off the world and shit, not dealing with the stresses of the world.
Lockdown once a month, every year.
Let me move out.
I'm telling you, the beginning of the year, straight quarantine every year.
Let me move out of here and then we can talk about doing once a year quarantine.
Man, I need once a year quarantine. Period. It don't matter where the fuck I'm at.
Especially for the major cities, that'd be. You know what I'm trying to say? For the major cities, that'd be so many people out here, man.
Yeah, word. Or at least have a Thanos snap every year.
Nah, that's a little crazy.
I mean, I could disappear or Dorian could disappear.
Hey, I don't control the snap.
That means your ass could disappear.
I don't control the snap.
Yeah, fuck around, you do the snap and snap yourself.
I was like, what the fuck? I started turning to ash and shit.
Come back, Dorian's like 15 and shit.
Word. Nigga, time to go to work.
But it is what it is with that conversation. Now let's get into a nice little game. I was influenced by a game that we played on the OSA. I don't remember which game it was on OSA, but it's kind of influenced by the game. What? So which game was it where it was like you have to guess the person, you just gave like
I can't remember what name did I call it? Was that Star Sighting?
Was it Star Sighting?
Where I gave the movies?
It might have been Star Sighting.
Yeah, because that's what we did. Old Captain, My Captain, and then we did Star Sighting.
Which one was top 5? I feel like top 5 was also similar to that shit too.
I don't know. I be just thinking of shit, bro. I can't think of it.
I gotta go back. That was when we did top 5. We played 2 games that night. This top 5 happened in this season, though. I believe.
No, I don't think top 5 happened this season.
So then it happened at the end of season 3.
Or it had to happen. Yeah, it had to happen at the end. I don't even really remember what top 5 was, to be honest.
Because I felt like top 5 was the one with the similarity. All right.
I'm just an innovator, man. I just be coming up with shit, you know. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Oh Captain, My Captain was the last episode.
Oh Captain, My Captain. That's what Star Sighting was on that one. But this game is called what? Who Dat?
Who Dat or Guess Who?
Okay.
What? It's everything pop culture wise.
Okay.
I
So
should add to the variety, but it's movies, TV appearances, movies, TV appearances, accolades.
And how do we play? How does the game go?
So basically, I'll give you three things. You just gotta guess the person. You gotta guess who this person may they be an actor, artist, or whatever.
Okay, is it lightning?
Should you make it like give you a timer to do it?
No, I'm saying lightning as in we're going against each other. Like
y'all can go against each other to make it fun. You and Bree can go against each other.
Let's do that.
To make it competitive.
So that team shit out the window.
For the sake of this episode.
13 years of
teamwork
now out the window.
I'm gonna give you out of the three.
Exactly. Whole marriage ruined by the game.
I'm gonna give you out of three things, and you just gotta give me the person's name. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
All right. First person. This person was in Drumline.
Nick Cannon.
Nope. Biker Boys. 7-Up commercial.
Drumline. Jason Weaver.
No.
7. You said Biker Boys. Drumline.
7-Up commercial.
7-Up commercial. It's Orlando Bloom.
No, ding, but it's
Orlando Jones.
I don't know his name.
Orlando Jones.
Orlando Jones. I don't want to be like close when he said Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Jones. Yes, that's the white name.
Remember the 7-Up commercials?
Yes, I had to think about it. That's where he started at after Mad TV.
That's the
conductor.
What was I saying? And then like for each person you guess, I have like an extra category. So like after a few guesses, I feel like the first couple of ones I made somewhat easy just to get a feeling.
Okay.
Damn, Johnny, just play the game.
No, you gotta explain it. It's the next one is this person was called The Voice. 3 diamond albums.
Aretha Franklin.
Waiting to exhale.
Whitney Houston.
We got it.
You ain't got a ding ding. You just say
I want to ding.
Because while you ding, I can shoot out the answer. Yes, you can.
No. If
so
I
ding saying to make it somewhat fair in the shooting of the answer, first one to get like so she says ding, she gets the right to call out the answer.
Right.
So Dev, you hear her say that? Don't call out the answer.
You better say ding.
They ain't how the lightning works.
Yes, it does.
No, it's like rapid fire.
Hello, no, that's not how it works. On freaking Family Feud, you got to think.
The way we play.
Well, we're not on OSA. We're on the ASO.
It's first one in.
We are not on OSA.
Okay, let's go.
So you better ding yourself.
Okay.
You're not gonna get it.
That's how I want one.
1-1.
I want one. The next one. 7 solo albums. Austin Power movie.
Ding. See when she said ding, she shot out there. So I'm like, which one is it gonna be? It's gonna either be ding, or it's gonna be lightning around. Like you gotta figure it out. You can't ding and then shout at the same time. No, we both dinged at the same time, but you shot out the answer.
So we supposed to like Johnny.
No,
Johnny's supposed to tell us who ding first.
Okay, we could do that, or we could just say the answer.
Or we could ding.
The ding is wasting time. Wasting time.
John,
because we both said ding, and you said boom. You shot it out because you knew we both said ding. That's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing. So we let Johnny say who ding.
Okay,
first.
John, you call out the ding.
I'm not gonna lie.
So we giving it to her. She got it.
Oh, you gonna give? You want?
Yes, we gonna give it to her. But I'm just saying, moving forward, you listening for the ding.
All right. Yes. All right. So let Wait till I get. I only got to.
That's her. She the one who
I
shooting
didn't
it
get
up.
through the 3 descriptions. That's why I was trying to read off
Okay,
the
I'll
third
let you get to
description
the. Okay.
to say like the thing. The third description for that would have been most Grammy wins ever.
Okay, I'm sorry, Johnny. I'll wait for you to wait. Okay,
No,
go ahead.
that way I can hear it, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to read out and then the ding, you know, so
Gotcha, Johnny.
all right. The next one. This might be a little difficult for you. Maybe. But this person appeared in the movie Above the Rim, Dungeons and Dragons, Tupac Resurrection.
Right, ding ding.
Above the Rim,
It's the girl.
Dungeons and Dragons. Above the Rim,
She was the girlfriend.
Dungeons and Dragons. Tupac Resurrection. Ain't that a documentary?
Yeah. But people appeared in that movie. People spoke in that movie.
Dang. Michelle Rodriguez.
No.
That's not her name though. And just because she looks Spanish.
That's her name. Lady. That's her name.
She wasn't in Above the Rim.
I don't know who it is. That's what
After one guess, after 2 guesses, I'll give you out a 4th hint. And the 4th hint, I'll give it away. But after 2 guesses, you get one more guess.
She was the girlfriend on Above the Rim.
I don't remember who the girlfriend was in Above the Rim.
She was a light-skinned girl. I used to hate her. She was really light.
Dungeons and Dragons, though. That's what I ain't even seen Dungeons and Dragons.
Me neither. I'm
I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm not talking about the one that just came out. Dungeons and Dragons came out in the early 2000s.
It's the girl. I don't know her name.
Dungeons and Dragons is actually a remake of that movie.
They Paula Patton?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So Dad pulled his 2 guesses out. Bree, you gonna do your 2 guesses?
No, I don't know her name, Johnny.
So y'all want the 4th one that goes with this?
No, just give us the.
No, give us the next clue.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the 4th. That's what I meant. Like the 4th
You
description.
don't know who it is.
I'll probably know it once you say it.
4th description probably gonna give it up, but
Go ahead.
this person's in a family of comedians.
Ding, 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 ding. I don't know. You said the girlfriend?
What's the
I never said nothing about
brothers?
that.
Marlon Wayans.
That got it. I didn't say nothing.
Hold on, what was the clues again?
The clues was Above the Rim, Dungeons and Dragons.
He wasn't Dungeons with the white guy. He was with the white guy.
What Dungeons and Dragons?
It's with the white kid, and they like go on him and the white kid, and he ends up dying in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I always liked that movie.
And he is in Tupac because he's speaking on when he met Tupac and Biggie.
Didn't you say no? See, you kept. That's what threw me off. You said the girlfriend. That's why I'm thinking of a girl.
Because I think the same girl is in Dungeons and Dragons.
Who? The girlfriend and Above the Rim.
Now she ended up coming pregnant and then she'd leave his ass. And she ended up dying, something.
That movie, I think it came out in the year 2000. Year 2000, Dungeons and Dragons. He played snails. It's crazy. I never realized that's what the movie's called. I always thought the movie was called something else. Like, I really always thought.
I'm thinking of the wrong movie. My bad.
I really always thought the movie was called something else.
You know what movie I was thinking of? He Got Game. I don't know why I was thinking of He Got Game. What is that girl named though? From He Got Game.
I never knew this movie was called Dungeons and Dragons.
That's what I said. I found that out recently. I never knew it was called Dungeons and Dragons.
That's when he dies.
Yeah, but I never thought of this.
I knew it was something Dragons, but it never was in my mind. Oh, that was Dungeons and Dragons. But that's the first.
Can we watch that movie this weekend? I love that movie.
No.
Okay.
Why
do you never want to watch what I want to watch?
Because you be watching bad movies.
But we're gonna go watch Spider-Man. We can at least watch that when we get home.
You going to somewhere after that?
No, I'm not. I am shit.
Yeah, right. It's 2-2.
2-2. All right.
Well, wait. What's that girl from? What's that girl's name from?
Above the Rim.
Not Above the Rim. He Got Game.
Oh, you talking about Rosario Dawson?
That's what I'm saying. Rosario Dawson.
Thank you.
She's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah, she done a lot. She about to have her own Star Wars show.
She is. I can't wait. Okay, go ahead, Johnny. I'm sorry.
This next one, it might be a little difficult because one of the hints. First hint is juice. Second hint is Jason's lyric. Third hint, salt and pepper music video.
Ding, ding, ding. Michael X.
Nope.
Said juice. Said juice. What was the second one?
Jason's lyric.
Jason's lyric.
Salt and pepper music video.
Ding, ding, ding. Tupac.
Close.
Ding, ding, ding. Tretch.
Dev got it. Yeah, Trench.
Tretch.
Where was Trench in fucking Juice?
He was with Rodamaz now. He was with Rodamaz.
He was the like, he wasn't like a main, he was a background.
He was Rodamaz next up. Like, he was with the Spanish nigga.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was with Rodamaz.
I have to go watch it.
Yeah.
He only had that one scene when they pressed pop.
So why the fuck were you?
I gotta make it a little difficult. Can't make it too easy.
Good job, John. 3-2. We win as a family though, so.
All right. So it's what, 3-2 now? 3-2, and I got two.
Yes, Johnny. 3-2. Now say the next clue.
Next one. I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna do this one. 2 Academy Awards. I won 2 Academy Awards.
Don't even know what that means.
Oscars. The Oscars.
Okay. Yeah, say Oscars, nigga.
It's Academy Award.
It's the same shit, but you know what I'm trying to say? It's really the same.
Oh my God.
Say Oscars.
Mm-hmm. This person won 2 Academy Awards. This person was in the movie Two Guns. And this movie was in the movie
Denzel Washington. Ding, 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 Denzel
No,
Washington.
you disqualified.
Ding, 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 Denzel Washington.
You disqualified for not dinging first.
Ding, 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 Denzel Washington.
He
John, that's my point, bro. And we never set that up. We never.
Oh my God, we been ding, ding, ding it the whole time.
We didn't say if you didn't ding, you disqualified. That's what you just made up in this moment.
You didn't even let him finish.
I didn't let him finish, but I ding ding.
But he said, let him finish the 3. Johnny, did you not say?
Was the answer right, John?
Dev did get the answer correct.
Correct.
John, but he didn't even let you finish.
So we moving on.
The point was to give everybody a fair chance when you think that's not fair. No, Johnny, he don't get that shit because he didn't. First of all, he didn't let you finish the 3.
Nah, I don't get the point. All right,
so this is the last one.
So hit me
3 examples, and then y'all could go. Umbrella Academy. This person was in Umbrella Academy. This person was in.
She don't watch.
This person was in Power, and this person has won 9 Grammys. Who is this person?
That's a
ding, ding, ding. 50 Cent.
No.
That's a tough one because it said 9 Grammys on the Umbrella Academy.
Ding, ding, ding. Ghost.
No.
Said Umbrella Academy, 9 Grammys, and what was the other clue?
Power.
And Power. Umbrella Academy. That's throwing me. Umbrella Academy and Power? 9 Grammys.
Ding, ding, ding. Tisha.
No.
9 Grammys.
No.
Umbrella Academy.
I don't know. I never seen them.
9 Grammys and Umbrella Academy. Ain't no musical artist in Umbrella Academy.
95, happy fucking birthday, cuz.
Not my birthday, but thank you.
Umbrella Academy and 9 Grammys and Power. That's throwing me, John.
Who the fuck's a happy birthday to John?
Who was that, John?
A friend of mine. I haven't seen it in a while.
Well, tell him to learn your birthday.
Say happy birthday, cuz. I'm out, John. I don't know.
Tommy.
No.
I don't know.
Those 3 clues, I don't see no connection between any of those clues.
John, just tell us who.
Oh, you want me to give you that a fourth hint?
Yeah, give me the fourth hint. Give me the fourth hint.
This person was on the record. All I need.
Ding ding ding, Method Man.
Yeah, it's Method, but it's not Method. Ding, ding, ding. Mary was on the first season of Umbrella Academy. She was one of the suits.
Yeah.
Wait, he didn't say which power though.
I said power.
He said power. They're part of the universe.
But isn't it Power Ghost?
It's Ghost, yes.
So he said it wrong.
No.
Nah, it's all power universe.
It's all power universe.
I'm not playing.
I forgot she was on the first season of
Umbrella
Umbrella Academy.
I'm not playing with y'all no more. Y'all don't play.
She
fair.
was the 2 people with the suits and shit that was going across time killing people and shit.
Mhm.
The assassins and shit. I forgot she was on there. That shit was throwing me. I couldn't remember. I'm like, who the fuck? What musical artist is on Umbrella Academy and Power?
I felt like that was
a good one. That was a good one.
For
that was a good one.
Because it would have been easier if I did anything else.
Yeah, that was a good one because that had me stomped. But I won that 5-2. So
You won that 4-2.
5-2.
You don't get that fucking point.
5-2.
Well, I'll let.
How was it 5? I got 2. He only asked us 5 questions.
because the 4 you try to steal from me.
So it's 3-2 because he only asked us 5
The
questions.
Denzel would have been 4. That made 5.
Yeah.
I'm counting my Denzel, which
You
makes
never
it 5.
counted Denzel because that you didn't get that.
Good job, John. Good game. As you know, I be smoking in these shits.
You cheated. You and John be cheating. That's why I'm not playing no more games with y'all. Y'all be cheating.
But with that being said, let's wrap up this brand new
We're gonna
episode.
call this the Johnny's birthday.
Can do that too. That being said, let's wrap up this brand new episode of Another Shit Podcast. Your boy John, my guy Dev, my co-host Dev, and Bree in the back.
All the way in the back because they cheated.
And we are out.